under my skin is men not understanding what it means to be a single mom. So, as a single mom, a single working mom, I have my plate full to the maximum, right? I don't have free time. The time that I do have free, I just want to relax. So, one, I get it. I'm single. Yes. Do I want to date? Sure. If I meet the right person, right? But if you invite me out for a dinner, or drinks, especially during the weeknight, come on. You know I have things to do. I'm sure you have things to do the next day. I have a child to take care of. I can't just go out late at night just whenever, right? So you have to take that into consideration. So
What's up, guys? So, guys, today we have a young single mother who's complaining that you men are not paying for her babysitter, but you want to see her, you want to spend time with her, you want to take her on a date, but she's busy, she has kids, but you guys are not really paying attention to that and just not being considerate. So that was the first clip. We're gonna watch the full clip and then I'll come back, give my opinions, but comment down below. Is she right? Is she wrong? Let's talk about it. All right.
getting under my skin is men not understanding what it means to be a single mom. So, as a single mom, a single working mom, I have my plate full to the maximum, right? I don't have free time. The time that I do have free, I just want to relax. So, one, I get it. I'm single. Yes. Do I want to date? Sure. If I meet the right person, right? But if you invite me out for a dinner, or drinks, especially during the weeknight, come on. You know I have things to do. I'm sure you have things to do the next day. I have a child to take care of. I can't just go out late at night just whenever, right? So you have to take that into consideration. So if you're really going to invite me out, one, make it worth my time. And what do I mean by make it worth my time? Just don't invite me out to dinner and drinks. Get creative. Invite me out for an activity. Do something different. Do something that's going to be worth my time and effort. I am taking time out of my evening to meet with you, to go and enjoy your company, to see how things work, if we're compatible. I'm making an effort, so I expect you to make an effort. So don't just assume that I'm going to be able to drop off my child somewhere, because most likely I'm not. So unless you're offering to pay for the babysitter, I'm not going on that date. Also, offer to pay for the babysitter. That's going to make me more receptive to want to go and spend my time with you. And another thing, do not just assume that you can invite me and my daughter out. No, I do not introduce my daughter to guys. That's a no-no. So there's that. And also, don't just assume that you're going to invite me out for drinks and I'm going to show up. What makes you think that I'm going to put my safety in jeopardy by drinking and driving? So unless you're going to offer to pick me up and drop me off or Uber me there and back, it's a no on the drinks during the week. So moral of the story is, come on guys, if she's a single mom, she already has a lot on her plate. So don't add to her plate. Don't make her life more stressful. Don't make her plan out the date that you want to take her on. Like, that's not going to happen. So all I'm going to say is do better. And to everyone asking me out on freaking dates lately, literally, if the shoe fits, then it fits, okay? That's all I got to say.
So, guys, you watched that. That was very interesting. All right. So, where do I begin? First things first. I disagree with the fact that she thinks that if a man is trying to take her out on a date, he's not putting in effort, and she's putting in effort by showing up. The man is also putting in effort by even planning the date. All right, that's one. Number two, I don't think anyone is entitled to take you out on like an activity for the first date. And the reason I say that is a first date for me is really like a job interview. Like you guys are really just interviewing each other, trying to get to know each other. Now, an activity could be good, but for me, usually an activity on a first date, I really see it as gonna be like a distraction. It's not different from really like even having dinner on a first date, because you guys are eating. How are you gonna be talking to really get deep down and really trying to get to know yourselves better, right? So I don't think an activity really should be a go-to for anybody, men and women, for a first date. It should be something simple, where you're sitting and just facing each other. Maybe you're sipping someone, whatever you want to do, something simple, but at least facing each other, talking, really getting personal, rather than an activity that's gonna interrupt your conversations. All right. So number three, it sounds like she's doing whichever man is asking her out on a date a favor just to go out with him. So if it's already starting off like she's doing you a favor, I don't think that's a date any man should go out to. I think men and women should both go out on dates where you both, first of all, find each other attractive and are really being genuine and interested in getting to know each other. It shouldn't be like one of you is doing the other person a favor, because you're both adults, you both have things to do. In fact, the only thing I agree with her is she said we both have things to do. So yes, we both have things to do. So we should plan a date, and it shouldn't come off like we're doing each other a favor. It should be like, hey, listen, we're adults, we're trying to get to know each other, and we planned this date we took this time out of our schedule to get to know each other. But it shouldn't be just because you're single mom that everyone should understand your issues or what's going on in your life. No, somebody asks you out in a date, man or woman, whoever does it first, right? And then it's up to you to make time. It shouldn't be like, hey, listen, I'm going ABC, I'm going through ABC, I'm in school, I have this going on, I have a kid, do this. Like, no one you don't have to explain to anybody. It's either you want to go on a date and you make time for each other, the time that works for both of you, or you don't, or you're not interested. All right. And then the elephant in the room is the fact that she expects a man who asks her out to actually pay for a babysitter. Now, for me, this sounds like somebody who shouldn't be dating. I mean, if you're a mom, I think kids should be first priority. So if you feel like someone who's coming in your life to try and date you or take you out on a date is taking time away from your kids, I think that should be your focus as a mother, or even as a single dad. It should be, if you feel like dates or going on a date is being really taking you away from your kids, and somebody else who's trying to get to know you has to pay for the babysitter, I said don't date. Like, just stay with your kids. It's not going to be worth the hassle for either party at this point. Like, both of you, like, don't go on dates, don't date at all. I mean, because we're all adults. Like, no one should have to pay for anybody's babysitter. This sounds more like of a just entitlement, and that's not right. Like, no one's entitled to anything from anybody. All right, men or women, no one is entitled to anything. The only effort both of you are putting in is you want to get to know each other, make the time, and then the logistics is of how you get to the date is on you as an adult. No one should have to you shouldn't have to explain to anyone, or no one should have to pay for anything apart from when you get on a date, and maybe you split the bill if you want to split the bill, or the man pays for the date, whichever works. But this is so crazy. But hey, listen, and the reason I like such conversations is because this is the current dating environment we are in. Both men and women are kind of entitled, and I think at the end of the day, and this is why I think it's good to have a phone conversation with someone, so you get to know where your head is at, or where the person that you're trying to get to know, what they think, where their mind is, where their mindset is, if they really genuinely want to get to know you, or maybe you are just something to do for the night because they had no other plans. So if you offer a date, hey, I might as well take it because I had no plans for the weekend, so why not, right? So what do you guys think? I feel, for me, if these are her standards for going on a date with a man, she's entitled to that. But I think at the same time, men are entitled to say no, or not even bother asking out on a date. The issue is this is social media, so people are gonna judge. But at the end of the day, no one should be entitled to anyone, anyone's money, or anyone paying for them to take care of their personal businesses. Because why should a person who doesn't know you have to pay for your kids in any way? All right, what do you guys think? Comment down below your thoughts. All right, till next time, peace out.